Hey, Absol-lites, what if Pokemon and Loomian Legacy met? That is what we, in this video, will find out. Well, we'll find out what would happen if I wrote it, since this is a story that I wrote. Yeah, I know this is pretty much just gonna be glorified fan fiction, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you'll have fun watching this video. And please, actually watch the video. I know a lot of people listen to YouTube as background noise. Honestly, I do that sometimes. But I put a ton of time into this, and I drew everything in it in a fun, chibi art style, and it was literally my very first time ever using this new drawing tablet I got for Christmas, so please, appreciate me. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive on in. Our story begins in, well, where doesn't actually matter all that much. It's just some generic city in the Pokemon world. Let's say Lumio City in Kalos, since it's just a big city, and Hoopa first appeared in Gen 6. Hoopa has escaped the prison bottle that holds it in place, and is wreaking havoc on the region. Ash and Go have been dispatched to contain Hoopa, and Looker is there because he's trying to study alternate dimensions, and Hoopa Unbound being right there is the best way to do that. Ash and Go were putting up a decent fight, but Hoopa opened a portal, sucking them all into it. When they get spat out of the portal on the other side, they look around and spot a guy clad in orange and black, with hair that sticks up in a strange fashion. They ask him where they are, and he says, "Who are you? Are you working for Pallet Corp?" Ash responds that he just got sent from the Kalos region going through a portal, and doesn't know what he's talking about, to which the mysterious trainer says, "A likely story," and challenges them to a battle. By the way, if you haven't yet figured it out, the mysterious trainer is Jake. Ash is never one to turn down a battle, so he sends out Pikachu, which surprises Jake, but not as much as Mabel, Lucy, Lucas, and Lando. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention, the player characters in Brick Bronze and Loomian Legacy don't have canon names, so I'm gonna call the Brick Bronze character Brad after T. Brad M., the scriptwriter for Llama Train Studio, and the Loomian Legacy character Lando after Lando 64000, the story and lead project manager, just to clarify so I don't keep on saying the player. Yeah, not as surprised as they are when Jake pulls out his Vaporeon! Ash has his Pikachu use Volt Tackle, but knowing type effectiveness, Jake switches out to Nidoking. Oh yeah, I'm using his final team in Brick Bronze as the list of what Pokemon he has, and uses Earthquake. Pikachu is really hurt, but he can keep fighting, so Ash has him use Iron Tail, seriously hurting Nidoking, but Nidoking can still stand, and he finishes off Pikachu with Mega Punch. Ash brings in Glalie. This will probably be the final note, but I'm using AU versions of Ash and Go that are 16 and have the best possible teams they can. See Birdkeeper Toby's video on what Ash Ketchum's strongest team is for that. Yeah, Ash brings in Glalie and shoots off Blizzard, easily finishing off Jake's Nidoking. Jake brings in Arcanine and uses Fire Fang, but Glalie dodged it and shot back with Earthquake. Arcanine got hit hard by the Earthquake, but still managed to fly up into the air and used Fire Fang, nearly finishing off Glalie in one hit. Glalie, however, used Self-Destruct, finishing both of them off. Ash, not knowing what to do, sends in the bulkiest Pokemon he has, Snorlax. Jake brought in Delmise and right away went for Brick Break, but it's not Stab, and Snorlax is super bulky, so it barely made a scratch. Snorlax, since Ash knew Jake wouldn't be able to do much, used a Belly Drum, maxing out his attack in exchange for hurting itself quite a lot. Jake wasn't worried, since Delmise is Ghost type, and just used Anchor Shot, doing quite a lot thanks to it being a decently powerful stab move. He should have been, however, and Snorlax could easily take him down with Heat Crash. Jake brought in Vaporeon and used Hydro Pump. Ash tried to make Snorlax dodge, but it's so slow that it easily went down to Hydro Pump. Ash sent in Charizard, and before Vaporeon got the chance to move, the power within Charizard's Mega Stone reacted with Ash's Mega Bracelet, and a white glowing ball encased Charizard, and it became Mega Charizard X! Charizard used Thunder Punch, absolutely destroying Vaporeon. Jake sent in Slowbro, and somehow, holding some claw-like thing, managed to escape Charizard's attack and fired back with Earth Power. Might want to rethink the whole dragon thing. One of the most powerful moves that can be used against you, you're now weak to, Jake commented. Charizard was weak, and with one Psychic, it was down. Ash was getting nervous at this point, and knew that if he wanted to pull out the last trick he had up his sleeve, he had to do so now. Ash sent in Greninja, and used Night Slash, bringing down Slowbro then and there. This is it. This is what Ash was waiting for. The bond between Ash and Greninja grew to the maximum, and Greninja transformed into Ash Greninja. Jake was shocked, but continued fighting, bringing in Zebstrika. Looker, watching the battle, said, "This must be that kid from the Demon's Tomb," thoroughly shocking Jake that this person knew what the Demon's Tomb was. It couldn't deter him from fighting his hardest, however, and Jake sent in Zebstrika to use Wild Charge, certain Ash wouldn't be able to continue after that hit. But Ash Greninja just straight up dodged the attack, and shot back by shooting off 3 Water Shurikens. He then started using Night Slash repeatedly, not even giving Zebstrika a chance to move between hits. Eventually, Zebstrika could dodge a hit and use Wild Charge, but the recoil damage was enough to knock himself out. Zebstrika was unable to battle, and after an extremely close call, Ash was the victor. After the fight, Jake heads over to Looker and says, "Hey, you're from Roria, aren't you?" "My Roria." His friends were a bit confused, and Mabel asked, Jake, are you feeling okay?" But Looker knew exactly what he was talking about. Ash and Go are, unsurprisingly, thoroughly confused, as they have been pretty much this whole time. "I'm not from your Roria, but I'm an agent of the Interdimensional Police, and I went to your universe when I heard that Hoopa was causing you some trouble. I couldn't save you, however. Despite that, I've had all my workers looking for you since you got stuck here. We were sent from our universe by Hoopa, the same creature that sent you from yours. I guess Hoopa likes sending people here." Mabel asks what's going on, and Looker says, "Jake, would you like to explain?" So, Jake explained all the stuff for Brick Bronze that we already know about him being from a universe like this one, but slightly different, with Pokemon instead of Loomians, and then him getting sucked through a portal, and all that jazz. Lando got a call from his dad on the Lumi Watch, and gets told there's a chunk of stone tablet near him. When the gang gets over to it, Looker says that he has a piece of Dimension Hop technology that got busted when he was sent there, but is being charged just from being around it. It probably only has enough power for 1 warp left, before it just blows completely. And he asks Jake if he wants the trip. Jake is of course at first ecstatic that he'd get to go home, but then he realizes that actually, no, he's made friends here that he couldn't bear to leave, and he'll be able to go home eventually, if what Looker said about his people looking for Jake is true. Yeah, he'd love to get to see Tess and Brad again, but he's made something of a life here, and Looker, Ash, and Go should get back to their universe. So, Looker uses the Dimension Hop to send himself, Ash, and Go back to their universe, promising Jake will see his friends again. When they get back, Looker notices a chip sticking out of the Dimension Hop, and runs away, saying something about Dimension PBBLL64K. And that is where the story ends. So, that's that. This video was fun, watch what I say in the credits, and peace out. Oh man, this video was a ton of fun to make. Using a drawing tablet to draw frames, writing a story like this for a video, this was all brand new to me. And while drawing frames was a huge time sink, so I probably won't do anything like this again, it was still fun. This is the last of 3 videos all coming out in one day today, assuming I get this video out on time, so I feel like I should say something big. Follow me on Twitch, and oh, yeah, so trying to get 3 videos out all in one day when this whole video was made start to finish in like 3 days was hyper stressful. So I'm gonna take a break for a week or two, give myself time to relax, and come back hopefully feeling refreshed after taking some time to get a bit of R&R. So for a week or two, I won't be putting out any videos, and I might do the occasional live stream just whenever I feel like it, but beyond that, this channel won't be active for a week or two. Anyway, this has been fun. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. Absol from Absol and Loomians is signing off. Peace out!